Hi everyone, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to set up my planner for December. We're going to do something I've never done before, so I'm just trying it out. And I'm going to show you a couple different things that I made. I don't normally do DIY type things too much, but I did figure something out a couple weeks ago that I'm going to try to replicate today. That's part of the reason I don't normally do these kinds of videos, because usually if I have managed to create something, I have not paid attention or written down the steps of what I've done, so doing it again is a little bit difficult. I think I've got it right this time. We're gonna find out as we go. So we're gonna do a few different things. The first is we're gonna do a fun little December planner setup in this planner. This is my memory keeping planner. And then we're gonna set up my December monthly, not in this planner because I don't do too much pre-planning in my memory keeper, but in my other B6 planner, which is my Penny Pages Be Productive daily planner. This one I live by. But let's start with this. Okay, I'm gonna clear a few things off and then explain to you what we're gonna do. Also, if you can hear my printers in the background, I do apologize. I am printing Black Friday orders right now and I just needed to keep the printers going while I did this so I could multitask. All right, so like I said, this is my memory keeping planner. It is a B6 daily with a journaling planner from the Penny Pages. I've been using this since July. I got a little bit behind, well, a lot behind in October and November. Gonna get right back in for December and then hope to catch up. Now, this is a very summery cover. I made this with just, it's actually two sheets of unicorn paper, like unicorn sticker paper, printed and then stuck back to back and laminated in 5mm laminate and then punched for the discs. It works fine. It's cute. It's not as sturdy as I would like because it is only the 5mm laminate, but it is really, it's served me well. However, it's very summery. I did make one for fall. I got the stickers all printed, stuck them back to back, and then we were moving and I never got them laminated and punched. And now it's almost December. Well, actually it's December 2nd today. So, you know, does it make sense to do it for 1 month in the year? I don't know, but I want to anyway. And the reason that I want to is because I figured out something kind of neat. So if you have seen some of the frosted planner covers that have become quite popular lately, then you may also have seen different YouTubers doing neat planner setups where they're using a combination of scrapbook paper on the inside and then the frosted planner cover on the outside. They are really hard to find for the sizes of planners that I use. They seem pretty readily available for happy planner sizes, but for A5 wide and B6, not so much. I did, however, find a store on Etsy who was willing to make me some custom sized covers. So I will just make sure that she's okay with me sharing her shop name, because I don't know if she's going to be taking many custom orders. But if she is, then I will link her down below, or at least include the information if she's not going to be doing custom orders. I haven't received those covers yet. I just ordered them a few days ago during Black Friday sale. However, a couple weeks ago, I experimented a little bit and created a perfectly clear planner cover. So I made one, actually made two. This one has a sheet of plain vellum in it, which I was hoping would create some of that frosted look. But it kind of, I mean, it's not extremely frosted and it looks a little bit funny in the laminate. So instead, I just went full on clear. And how I created this was by using a 10mm laminating pouch and, get out of here. These, hopefully these are in frame and you can see, these are PVC transparent binding covers. So generally used for things like this, where you'd have like a clear cover over a printed cover page. And they're not super thick, but they've got a little bit of thickness to them, which also helps. And basically what I did was just cut it down to size and put it in a 10 ml laminating pouch. So, and when I made these ones, I didn't have 10 ml laminating pouches. Now I do. And so this is what came out of it. So it's basically perfectly clear. I don't know if you can see, there is a little bit of clouding. You probably can't even see it on the camera. Tiny little bit of clouding in some places, which I think is just from where I punched through it. I used my Mink to laminate this because I don't have, my laminator won't do 10 mil sheets. But the Mink does, and it did such a good job that I don't think I'm going to use my laminator anymore. So I'll show you the difference. If you can see on this one, hopefully you can, there you can see like that the ceiling isn't exactly even there. And same thing over here. It's a little bit like, it's not a bubble, but it's just not like a straight flat line, right? This one is completely straight. Super, super, like super straight, really tight laminating job. And I really like the look of it. So I honestly don't know. I mean, this is 5 mil laminate, this is 10, and the Mink did fine with the 10. So I'm pretty positive it would work fine with 5 mil and 3 mil as well. So I may just not use my my actual laminator anymore. So like I said, I made one. I'm gonna try to replicate it today to show you. I went through the steps yesterday and wrote them all down, so hopefully I can give you proper measurements and show you. I don't have a huge filming space in our new house, so I don't know if my like paper trimmer and stuff will fit completely, but I'll give you as best of an overview as I can. All right, step one is to pull out a sheet of this stuff and try to get it unstuck from all the others without putting 300 fingerprints on it. It's not the easiest. All right, I've got my paper trimmer. I think it'll be somewhat in the frame. What I'm gonna do is trim this. I've been calling it acetate. It's definitely not acetate, this PVC stuff. Try to get some fingerprints off of this. I'm gonna trim it down to the size of like a regular cover, and I'll show you what I mean, like what I used as my guide for that. I have a discount one, but I'll just show you this one. So this is just the same planner, just in coil instead of discs. So I basically measured just the size of this colorful part here. And those measurements, I might have altered them a little bit because I don't love like super, like planner covers that stick out super far on the edge of the planner. So this is going to be basically 5 5/8 inches by 7 inches. I'm Canadian. I don't deal in inches. I deal in centimeters and millimeters. And it's 14.3 centimeters by 18 centimeters. So I will list all of the measurements down below, but I don't even know, like inches just aren't my thing. So I apologize if I'm even like reading them wrong. I hate inches. I love you all. Hate inches. All right, so we are going to, and of course this only measures in inches, so I kind of have to guess a little bit. So we're gonna do 5, what did I say? 5 5/8, which I don't even know. It's just over half, right? Maybe there. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. So 5 5/8 inches by basically 7. It's like 7.08. So if that matters to you, then just do it a tiny bit over 7. Oops. Helps if you keep it straight. Okay. So we can put this that for a second. So this is going to be the inside part. This is the part that you can see that the laminator sealed around. Okay. I need a microfiber cloth. So we have our little PVC piece here. It's going to have fingerprints on it because it's impossible not to get them on it. I am just going to give this a little wipe. Get any dust and fingerprints off. It's going to get scratched, so I'm not going to worry that much about it. I don't know if you can see that this one is scratched already. It happens with every planner cover, and it happens pretty quickly, especially even you're using your planner cover. It's going to happen. So that doesn't bother me. And then what we're going to do is grab the sheet of the 10 mil laminating pouch, and these things are like so luxuriously thick. I love them. I put off buying 10 mil laminate forever, mostly at first because I didn't have a laminator that did it, and it was only recently that I realized that the Mink could do it, and it was basically life-changing. Okay, I am going to put this in here, and I'm going to get it as close to the inside seam here, but I care more that it's straight than I care if, like, I'd rather have to cut it because it's like I had to pull it in a bit to keep it straight than that I'm, you know, trying to avoid having to cut it at all. Actually, now that I say that, I actually think I'm going to purposely not center it because that lets me cut exactly how I want to around it. I will try to keep it somewhat straight, and that is not. Okay, I think that's mostly straight. I am going to go run this through the Mink, which I have to keep in another room of the house because if I plugged it in here, it would blow basically every fuse in the house. So I am going to go laminate this, and I will be right back. All right, I am back. I have our perfectly laminated piece of PVC here. Sorry for the glare. Hopefully you can see the really clean lines there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to trim it down. Now, generally what I do when I trim something I've laminated, I just line up the edge of the laminate with one of the marks on the paper trimmer. I'm pretty sure I can still do that with this. I don't remember. This is one thing I didn't check out exactly. Oh, I did mean to round the corners on that before I laminated it, but that's okay. So yeah, I should be able to do the same thing and trim it pretty close. So paper trimmer. So I just line up the edge of the bubble here with the edge of the little cut line, like the, you know, where the blade goes. So just line it up there, and then hopefully we're doing it right. Okay, yes. So hopefully you can see that created like a really clean slice there as well. And we're gonna do the same. I can't believe I forgot to round that. It's gonna look a little silly, but that's okay. This, I mean, because I was able to order the frosted covers, this is really going to be, for me at this moment, a temporary solution until the frosted covers come, and then I'll be able to I won't need these clear covers. However, for any other like planner sizes or you know, anything else that you want to create a custom cover for and be able to change out the look of it, this would work really well. And that's kind of my goal, is that if I like how this turns out for December, then next year I will do really cute monthly setups in my planner. All right, so we have clean lines there. It should be about the same dimensions as this. It's a little shorter, but I made it that way on purpose. It's actually quite a bit shorter. That's interesting. I thought I had made it, like, I knew I'd made it a little shorter, but not that much. Okay, it's fine. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Like I said, it's temporary. This can be the back cover. Okay, I'm gonna grab my We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder. This is not the greatest corner rounder. I'm on my second one, and because the first one dulled pretty quickly, but it is working for now. So I'm just using this 7mm one, and just rounding those corners. All right, and then we're gonna punch it for the discs. Let me grab my punch. If you are using a Happy Planner punch, I don't recommend punching through 10mm laminate. I don't even really recommend punching through 5mm laminate, but you definitely can try it. I have done it with 5mm. I find it does, like, it dulled out my my punch. So this is the lavender one, and it's pretty heavy duty. The arc one is also good. So this is for a B6 with 7 disc punches. So I am just going to punch. Let's see if I can make them pretty even. And then, oh, okay. It takes a lot of force to do that. All right, so there is my laminated, clear, punched planner cover. Now, for the clouding, like I mentioned here, which I'm pretty sure, you can't see, but I'm pretty sure it's from punching through it. I think you could run this back through the laminator and it would clear most of that up. Might come back, I don't know. All right, so overall, the first one I made is a little bit bigger. I think I'm gonna like the second one more, and I may actually trim off a little bit of the top and bottom on the original one. But let's grab the planner and see. What I'm gonna do first though is I'm just gonna take out this last month here so that I have more room to play on the discs. These aren't the discs that came with the planner. I actually think I just bought inserts for this one, but the discs that I had them on got way too small, and these are just plastic ones that I got like on AliExpress that I use sort of at the end of the year I like to keep my memory keepers, obviously, but I don't need my good metal discs on them after the year is up. So I use these. Okay. Step one, let's put on the new cover. I mean, how cool is that? So there, you have a totally clear planner cover, and now you can play around. So what we're gonna do is create a Christmas themed cover for our planner. And how we're gonna do that, just put one on the back for now. I like it. I mean, I like them just clear. I think they're adorable. Okay. Let me tidy up my mess. Oh, and by the way, so there's leftover PVC stuff, which I am not going to throw out. I will use this to laminate other things as well. I mean, it's big enough to do. It's not quite big enough for this. But it is definitely big enough for smaller projects. Like this is the rest of the 10mm laminate. So this is just, you know, laminate, like a laminating pouch laminated onto itself. I will make like bookmarks like this. this is just 3mm laminate, but you could make thicker ones and dashboards with the 10mm to add some sturdiness to your planner. So I am not going to throw any of that out except for, you know, the really little scraps that really aren't any good to anyone. Okay, so here's what we're going to use to make the cover. I have this block of scrapbook paper from Michaels. It's Recollections Silent Night, and it's got all of these really pretty pink themed Christmas papers in it. So I'm gonna use one of these, and then I've also got this sheet of vellum that I purchased. It's another Recollections thing, sorry. Just clear vellum, 40 pages. It's 29 pounds. So it's thicker than, I have some stuff from Amazon from last year that is like super, super thin. This is really nice feeling stuff. And I printed it with this cute little Christmas tree doodle pattern on it, and then foiled it in silver star, like silver hollow stars, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. It just looked like this when I first did it. And I actually was thinking about leaving it black because I actually think that's kind of cute, but it didn't. I did this with my inkjet printer, and for some reason it put some streaks through it. So in the end, I just thought I'd run it through the laser printer and then foil it up for fun. So we're gonna pair this with a pattern underneath it, and then that'll go in here so that at the end you'll see the paper like that, and then the patterned paper underneath it, which I think is just gonna look so cute. So the first thing we need to do is choose a paper. Hopefully you can see. So they're all like generally a pink theme. It's a lot more muted than it's showing up in my screen right now. So hopefully once I import the video, it'll be a little bit more accurate on color. That's pretty. I think I want something pink. I don't think I want to do just like trees on trees. Even though, I mean, you definitely could if you like something simpler. That's really, really cute. Little tags. I love this one. I could do something like this and have it, sorry, I'm blocking my own light here, have just the pattern be at the bottom underneath it. Trim it sort of there. That's cute. That's cute too. There are a few in here with ornaments, and I think one of those is probably what I'm going to gravitate towards. That's cute too. Like this one I really like. Let's do this way for now. I like that. The lighting is making the silver foil look really dark, but in like real life, it doesn't look nearly as dark as that. So that's a possibility. That is definitely not a possibility. That would be a little bit too much. Silver foil, that's cute. That would be very, very, very subtle. Feel like that to me looks a little bit more like January. And this one I like. I think that's the only other, like this one is so pretty. If that was a little bit smaller, I would definitely use that. I think that's the last ornament one. That's cute too. So I think it's going to be between this one which is cute, but I don't know. I think the pink background is a little bit, just a little bit more colorful to add something like extra Christmassy to it. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I think I should be able to get, I only foiled one sheet. So I'm probably only going to use the foil in the front of the planner, but I am going to cut a sheet of the scrapbook paper for the back cover as well. And I think I can probably get 2 out of one of these. So probably doesn't matter where I cut this one because it's just a repeating pattern. It will matter a little bit where I want to cut this. So let me just grab, basically just want this and the vellum to be the size of a sheet of, like the same size as the inserts. So let me turn this over so I'm marking the back. I'm just going to grab a pen and mark that like that. And then paper trimmer, where have you gone? Oh, here you are. Very small workspace. All right, and then we're just going to trim this. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this with these trimmers, but I find that this isn't actually a 90-degree angle a lot of the time. So if I'm measuring something, I will like line it up with this more than I will just along there. Because if you look, like the lines aren't exactly meeting up there. That should be fine. Okay. All right. So there's one. I guess it goes this way. Let's cut the other one quickly. All right, moment of truth. It is not perfect, but it is close enough. I'm gonna trim a tiny bit more, and I mean tiny, off the top. Hopefully this doesn't just mess it up. Okay, sometimes you just gotta like slice and be confident that it's not just gonna like fold the sheet. Okay, so I think that that's good. It creates like a subtle pattern. Actually on camera it shows up more. You see the pink more than you can in person. All right, we don't need this anymore. Don't need these. Again, you could keep these, like you could laminate part of that and make a bookmark out of it. I could have just laminated like this together and made a permanent cover, but I really wanted the option to change it out and to try that, that method. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can punch, I wonder if I can punch all of these at the same time. Do I care which one is the front? Did I? Oh no. I cut this one sideways. Okay, well, this is going to be the back cover. It doesn't, I mean, there's stuff going both ways, but it does look a little... Oh, hold on. Maybe this is the wrong... Why do I have two completely different sized sheets here? Oh, because I'm crazy. Okay. All right, I didn't cut them wrong. I just had leftover bits here. Yeah, I really don't think it matters which is the front and which is the back. Will I be able to punch all these at the same time? I think so. And that'll just make them fit really nicely. I'm going to leave this piece of vellum in here. It won't bother me under the cover. So let's pop this in. So there we have our completed clear planner cover set up for Christmas. I think that looks really cute. I think it'll look, you know, doubly cute and even a little bit more subtle once the frosted covers arrive. But for my purposes for this month, which was just to make it a little bit festive and still, you know, sort of to motivate me to continue and catch up on memory keeping, I think that that is adorable and perfect. So let's add in the back cover. And even without the vellum, it's super cute. So that is my memory keeping planner cover for December. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. And now I can't wait to start being able to memory keep for December with this theme on it and hopefully catch up for some of the fall. I love it. All right. I am going to end this video here. I will be jumping right into planning my December monthly in my Daily Be Productive planner, but in the interest of time, I am going to make that a separate video. So it'll go up right after this one. So if you want to see that one, check it out tomorrow probably. And in the meantime, have you ever done something like this for your planner? Let me know. Tell me your thoughts. That is it for me in this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. And don't forget to check us out over on Instagram and Facebook at Our Pretty Plantscape. And I will see you all again soon. Bye, friends.